Remember to unmute your microphone, Oscar. Hello guys, how's it going? It is me, Ozzy, and you have all heard the news. I won't beat around the bush. The new Silurian set is out. Now, we might as well just go ahead and analyse it, but let me know how you're doing, guys. How's your day been? How have you been? For me, it's been alright. It's been interesting. I've learned a few things at uni about cameras and stuff, and well, I'll continue to learn stuff, and hopefully by the end of the year, this should be the most professional YouTube channel on the entire planet, which is an absolute lie, but you know. Well, look, wrong place. Look, we have the chat now in the top corner of this, just so you guys can see what you type. I don't really know why people like that, but it does look quite nice. Oh yes, we got Richard in the chat. How are you doing? It's nice that you caught one of my streams. It's great to have you here. Who else we got? We got Cameron. Hey Cameron, we got TPV Figures. How you doing? And we also have Supreme Customs. It's an honour to have you here, sir. From such a genius, a madman. I don't know how you managed to make so many bronze Dalek customs, but it's commendable. Okie dokie, so let's get on to this set. So we'll go on to screen capture display. I'm now revealing all the secrets of the trade. Here we go, and you can see the YouTube live thing, which is very professional of me. But yeah, let's have a look at this set. So we're gonna analyze it now. Hang on, I'm not gonna be able to read the chat while I'm doing this. Where's my phone? Technical difficulties. I forgot where I put my phone. Right, I've got to turn it on because I turn my phone off all the time because I just can't be bothered with people. I avoid messages like the plague. I do apologise. So yeah, let's have a look at these new sets. So this new set. Now I did think we were going to get in like the new B&M set announcements, but nonetheless, this is a much welcome addition, and it's a really, really nice set. What can I really say? To be honest, that hasn't been said by literally everybody already. That's difficulty behind. Fucking hell! I am so stuttering my words today. I do apologise. Yeah, tired, but we'll power on through, guys. We'll soldier on through. So yeah, it reuses the legs from the Sea Devils. Now, initially, I was a bit, will that work? But to be honest, it does work, and I'm not just saying that. It does. It's a clever way of doing it. It's almost a brand new figure. When was the last time? It was the Recon Dalek. That was the last time that we could say that we had a brand new figure, which is kind of a bit of a shame. But I think in instances like this where it does work, and nobody would tell if you didn't say it. I didn't notice at first. When I looked at it, I thought, oh, this is entirely new. Oh wait, it has Sea Devil legs. Kind of works. Obviously, there's differentiations between the two different variants, one light and one on. That's all cool. I do like that. Yeah. Let's have a look what you guys are saying. And it looks like he's doing a thing, you know, so I get to punch him in the arm. Oh, I used to do that at my old place all the time. That was so funny. I gotta get YouTube up first. Bear with. Ah, there we go. Now I'm watching. How are you all doing? Yeah, we've got Jace here, or Yays, or Jace as in Jason. I'm not entirely sure. What will I be unboxing? Well, you're going to have to stick around because that is a very exciting piece indeed. People have ordered it, which is really cool. Richard thinks it looks great. Absolutely. Got him. Yeah, I think pretty much everyone who wanted it has pre-ordered it at this point because they do the clever marketing strategy of limited to 5,000, so rush and get it now. And they'll probably struggle to sell for 5,000 because, well, there's only 3.2 fans on the planet. And of course that is a joke. But seriously though, the detailing on the face does actually look very good. I was surprised. I know I shouldn't be surprised, but the crispness of the detail is really good. Obviously, it still has that plasticky feel that new character options figures do. I think post Capaldi era, the figures have had like a plastic shine to them, which has been a bit off-putting. But I would actually like to repaint one of these. It would be really cool. Give it like a really dark brown shoe polish wash, and then dry brush some different colours on top to get like a matted effect. It'd look really nice. Maybe I'll do a tutorial on that or something, just to make them look that much more realistic. It is an interesting point of contention. Are they toys or are they collectibles? Because, well, it claims that they're collectibles, but they still look like toys. But they still look great. Don't get me wrong, they do look very nice. And this is a rare instance where I pretty much have next to nothing negative to say about the new character options figures. Oh look, it scribbles to screen. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm not going to be army building these. I will just buy one because I don't have the room to army build, basically. Ordered this set before my A-level maths lesson. Certainly made the day bearable. Why is the chat not showing up? What is going on? Has this been happening? No. It has been showing up, but it only shows like 2 messages at a time. That's bizarre. I do find it a bit weird how they did these as the first classic Silurians, instead of the, you know, the ones from the actual first Silurian story. It is a bit weird. Oh, they're just really delayed in the messages on the chat and the thing, but that's fine. Yeah, I have to look into that, see if I can make any less of a delay, but I doubt it. But really nice set. It would be nice if we had some accessories. Now, I haven't seen Warriors of the Deep in about 800 years, so I can't remember what kind of accessories they could have had. I think they did kind of miss a trick, what with Series 14, or the specials, whatever you want to call them, having the Sea Devils back. I think doing 2 Silurians and 2 Sea Devils would have been the better option. But, you know, I mean, what can I really say? It's just great that we actually have some classic Silurians. I'm a bit, I don't know, the packaging kind of is a little bit disappointing because it looks like Dalek packaging. It looks weird to see humanoid figures in a Dalek packaging. I say humanoid, you know what I mean, human-shaped figures in a Dalek packaging. It looks a bit odd. Yeah. But, you know, still very, very cool. And how many more times do you want me to tell you what you already know? Because that's all YouTube is, basically. Here, click on this video to reaffirm your views. I stopped doing that long ago. But yeah, it's cool. And we have our Lord and Saviour, Al Juar, who brought us these figures. Thank you, Al. From the bottom of my cold black heart. I feel like I'm losing my voice, like seriously. I don't know what is up with my voice tonight. I don't know how streamers do it every night. But yeah, well, that was very short, wasn't it? Thanks guys for watching this live stream. No, I'm joking. But there's nothing else to say. Very cool. But you're getting 3 of the same figure, which is, it's kind of quite funny. I would have quite liked a new Peter Davison variant, to be honest. I would have liked a new 5th Doctor and 2 Silurians. I think that would have varied up the set a little bit. But then again, it's not about what I want. It doesn't matter what I want. And look at Brian Blessed as Omega. This is just fantastic. I mean, what better casting could you do than Brian Blessed as Omega? Oh, Dalek Apocalypse is here. Can we announce it, Dalek Apocalypse? We have a collaboration coming up, me and Dalek Apocalypse. Maybe I'll announce it a little bit later. Emperor for Daleks, hello, how you doing? How likely do you think it is we're going to get Sea Devils? I mean, like, Warriors of the Deep Sea Devils? Or Series 14 Sea Devils? Maybe for rumours we know Daleks take up since... Maybe that's the reason. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. YouTubers hid your comment, Rory. That's funny. Dear Al, for releasing new set. Well, I'm broke. Screw you. You better restock. I know it is kind of unfair. Limited edition releases, I guess. Because once it's gone, it's gone. Oh, hello, 3Dan. How you doing? I'm going to show your comment, Rory. I don't know why YouTube hid it. They hid in the word screw. And it's like, what if I just typed fuck in the chat? Would it hide that? Let's have a go. We're just going to piss around now, guys. No, it didn't hide it. So you guys try and type in fuck in the chat, see if it hides it there. We're all grown-ups here. If I'm being honest, I'm kind of trying to fill time before I unbox this thing. But then again, we probably won't have more than 10 viewers, so we've got 9 now. Yeah, it's hiding all your fucks, guys. Thank you for writing that. Bum. It didn't hide bum, so YouTube allows bum. I don't know whether it shows on the screw. That's funny. That's very funny. Are you guys going to be picking up the Rose Tyler Big Finish thing, where Billie Piper doesn't even sound like Rose anymore? It's all about the stories, Oscar. What's this? The First Doctor Adventures the Outlaws. Steve Noonan? We need David Bradley. Who is this Steve Noonan? And who is that? I might be listening to this set now, guys. Okay. You know what? I think I should have held you guys in suspense not long enough, but to be honest, I just want you guys to appreciate this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my knife and I'm going to open this, but not now. First of all, I'm teasing you guys. I'm going to make an announcement. I'm going to stop sharing my screen, so I'll put it on me. Hello, guys. So, myself, Dalek Apocalypse, and Mestor the Magnificent will be going live this Saturday at 8 o'clock, pretty sure, if I've had my tea by then, because I'm home alone. At 8 o'clock, and we're going to be doing the second live Merch Hunt episode. The first one I thought went down pretty well. Pardon me, considering it was just me doing it, I thought it went down pretty good. People seemed to like it, the pace of it was pretty good. But having 2 more people will just make it really, really cool. And hello, the Sega Stoner. I hope you subscribe to my second channel, which I talk about Sonic on. And I picked up a Omega figure. I don't know. Oh, you can't see it. I picked up the Jack Specific Omega figure, which is pretty badass. But yeah, myself, Dalek Apocalypse, Mestor the Magnificent, doing a really cool merch hunt this weekend. I'll see if I can get there by that time. Okie dokie. Well, we'll adjust it to obviously what time the 3 of us can do it, but it's definitely going to be in the evening on Saturday the 19th. Unless we say otherwise, but make sure you're there. Make sure it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully I'll have a lot more energy than I do tonight, because I am pretty damn exhausted, but it's okay. And yeah, it's just one of those things where we're going to be searching on different platforms. We're going to be looking at Brainfart. We're going to be looking at eBay, Amazon, Facebook Marketplace, Mercari, Wish.com, all that great stuff. I don't know what we're going to be searching for, but I think the idea is that you guys in the chat shout stuff out and we try and find it for the best price or something like that, or we find ridiculous items. It's just going to be fun. Now, if I had an editor, it'd be really nice if I could do like a cut down version, like a 20-minute version of the live stream to upload afterwards, which would be really nice, but I don't have an editor, so that's not going to happen. But either way, it's going to be a really cool time. Hope you guys come along for that journey. It's going to be very fun, and hopefully we can do some more real life merch hunts, and hopefully we can get going around the country and go to bigger and better places. But at the end of the day, guys, this kind of brings me on to a point which I will make a video on individually at some point, but it goes without saying that the concept of merch hunt is a very popular series. It does really well, and I'm very proud of it. I've given birth to something really special, and I think that people really relate to it and people really enjoy it. But you've got to remember, a series like that costs a lot of money to make. And yes, I am going there. I am going to be setting up a Patreon. Now, I can't really give much in terms of rewards, because the only time I have is the time doing my uni work and doing these live streams, pretty much. But yeah, in order to fund future merch hunts, the only way that they're going to be able to continue and be more frequent, because I want to do them more frequently, but obviously they cost money, so we're going to be setting up a Patreon, which the money from that will literally just go towards merch hunts, because they are so fucking expensive to do. So yeah, I'll set that up and I'll try and think of some cool rewards for you guys, because I know you guys are very loyal viewers. And I don't feel right begging for money. I'm not begging for money, but it's just a case of, if you want to see the content more frequently, then it's insert coin, as in you kind of have to put in that little bit extra in order to get a little bit more out of it. I don't know how that sounds, but you guys know what I mean. I don't really need to explain too much. I've subbed to a few channels that you've popped up on, so maybe I have, maybe you have, but yeah. There'll be, I think me and Lewis will be doing like more nerd merch hunts on the second channel, where we basically look at Doctor Who, Sonic, Zelda, all that kind of shit, and Star Wars and stuff, where we do like really cool shop tour videos and just piss around videos on that channel. So go check out Mon Supreme Mania, guys. It's going to be a really great fun time. It's basically stuff that doesn't really make it onto this channel, but plus extra Sonic stuff, and maybe I'll do some film reviews. I'm not entirely sure yet, but we'll see what happens. Who is my favourite Doctor? That is a good question. Now I could say, because I do a decent impression, I could say Matt Smith, but there's something so good about Matt that I like. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the fish fingers and the custard, and all the jammy dodgers and the fez, and all the things that are things. I don't know. Maybe. Or I could be Sylvester McCoy. He's one of my favourite Doctors too. I'm still not very good at the McCoy, but you get what I mean. It's either Matt Smith, McCoy, or William Hartnell, because I have to go with the original because he started it all. And thank you for binging the merch hunts. I do appreciate that, because we just make those for fun, and I'm glad that you got something out of it. Thank you, TBV. I really appreciate you subscribing to that channel. Oh, thanks, Rory. I've been working on that Matt Smith impression since 2010, so it should be alright. Do you plan to do more figure adventures? I'm not going to let you down, so I'll say no, but if one comes in your sub feed, then act surprised, because I'm done making promises that I can't keep, because I remember on the old channel I used to say, oh, I'm going to do a figure adventures at some point, but never did, so the answer is no, but if one does appear in your subscription feed, then be surprised. We got 17, that's really awesome, guys, it's really cool. Let me know what you think. Right, we're going to talk more about character options now, seeing as we got a lot more people, and we also have a mystery, very, very rare and very expensive prototype action figure, which we're going to be unboxing towards the end of the stream, so make sure you stay along for that. I have considered doing audio dramas. I think that is a good idea, because it obviously takes a lot less time. But yeah. Where are we? Merch hunts are elite. I'm really enjoying seeing new names on the channel. Seeing a lot more new comments. Ross Larkin, it's really great to have you here. I love how we're getting more people on board with the channel, because that was the thing with my old channel. It was always the same 3 people. Love those 3 people. There was Rory, there was Scribble to Screen, there was Dalek Apocalypse on my old channel. But it's really great to have more people as well. And yes, TBV, I'll check my Facebook messages after the stream, because I'll just focus on this for now. But and yes, thank you, Dalek Apocalypse. Appreciate that. I should get like the little widget that says Dalek Apocalypse has subscribed to Mon Supreme Mania at the bottom of the stream. Is that really cool? And I'm cutting my head out of frame. Professional cinematographer here, guys. So yeah, character options. There was obviously that tweet which you guys might have seen. How can I see it? I'm not on Twitter, but I saw it. I have other means. 6sec made a video on it about character options not having the license to New Who. I think it's bollocks, to be honest, because like he said, they wouldn't be able to use like the new series style guide if they didn't have the license to the new series, because that's not really how it works. I'm not sure whether the contract is separate for classic stuff and New Who. I don't know that, because obviously Big Finish can't do stuff from the Whittaker era, because that's in the contract somewhere. But it's a weird one, isn't it? Because the Whittaker era, the Chibnall era, I don't hate it. I don't love it. It kind of just exists. It pisses me off sometimes, and I honestly cheer when I see stuff sometimes, and he's really good at handling classic villains, and yeah, he's good at writing comedy as well. I think he does funny stuff. Obviously the production value is really good, and I think the cinematography is alright. Special effects are better than ever. The directing's alright. It's very much a mishmash of... They have tried, but at the same time I feel like they haven't tried in some areas. Like, obviously the characterization has been better recently, but Series 11 was pretty damn appalling. So obviously that correlates with merchandise sales. So the Friends and Foe of the 13th Doctor set did not sell well at all, because they were being cleared out at like $3.99 or whatever, something ridiculous, and I ended up paying £20 for that. It was a really good set, to be honest, but very expensive for what it was. So it's an odd one. I feel like character should have done a Flux Wave, just to do like a last hurrah on whether this still works or not, because I feel like the wave that came before that one with Graham and the Recon Dalek was a very weak wave. It wasn't incredibly varied. I feel like obviously they could only do 6 figures in a wave, because that's generally how waves work, but I don't know, I kind of feel like the variety wasn't there. They really need to push the boat out and maybe try something new, and I don't think that collector's packaging really worked for that line. I think they needed to do it a bit more bold and a bit more colourful, more akin to like the Rusty Davis era kind of merchandise packaging, but obviously they get given a style guide, and yeah. But yeah, there should have been Flux stuff. There should have at least been re-releases of the Bronze Daleks with new appendages, because you are going to get sales no matter what, because people want more Bronze Daleks. They may not like Flux, but they want more Bronze Daleks, so they can just switch the arms around if they want. So it's a guaranteed 100% sale of all of your stock for those Bronze Dalek sets. If you'd have done a Flux 6-pack, 2 Bronze Daleks, a Jodie, a new Sontaran, which would sell to the classic fans as well, a Dan, maybe, and a Weeping Angel, that caters to all areas of the fandom. You've got one for the classic era, you got one for the New Who era, and you've got one for the Whittaker kind of era. So a 6-pack like that would have been such a good idea. Now I'm going to look at your comments, because I kind of rambled on for a while without looking at your comments. I'm not ignoring you guys. I told my Doctor Who friends who live all over the place, and they will be starting to watch the channel. Really appreciate that. That's really cool. And obviously tell them about the second one, because we're doing some more non-Doctor Who stuff there as well, which will be a blast. I want to do some challenges. That'd be really fun. What challenges should I do? Should I do like, I don't know, the hottest chip challenge or whatever you call it? Because me and Lewis, we loved doing challenge videos back in the day. It'd be really nice to bring those back. I also recently got the Black First Movie Dalek by Product Enterprise. Is that the 8-inch one? If so, that's a good find. Was it in good condition? Because if it was in mint condition, then that's even better. I have Crush 40 in my head. Ready to go. Think we're crazy. Would you be interested in working on a Doctor Who What If audio series at some point? I've had some ideas, let's say. I'm actually having quite a lot of requests to do collaborations at the moment, which obviously I've always wanted to do, and obviously means a lot that people reach out to me. But I will say this, obviously I do have university at the moment, and I'm trying to put all of my focus into that, because I almost failed my last essay. I did really shit, so I'm going to have to be putting a lot of effort into stuff like that. But as long as it's not scratch writing stories, you know, as long as it doesn't take up a hell of a lot of the time, then I'd be more than interested to help out. Like, obviously I do voices and stuff, and if you've got an idea, then feel free to share it with me and I'll say what I think. I appreciate that people think of my knowledge as valuable. I don't know why it's not, but that's cool. But yeah, I'd be really interested to see what you think of Rory. That'd be really cool. BBV. Do BBV take... As in, could I ask BBV and they'd let me do? voices in audio story. That'd be funny. Have they brought any drone Daleks yet, or they forgot about them? Yes, they forgot about them, which really, really sucks, because I know a lot of people don't like the design. Al probably hates the design, let's be honest. Character options is just what Al wants to see, which is a shame. Obviously, I have a lot of respect for the man for keeping the line alive, especially through like the times that we're going through at the moment. Obviously, I'm not going to take that for granted, but I kind of feel like, you know, I don't feel like testing the waters is the worst thing you can do. But I'm not a businessman, am I? I don't know what I'm talking about. And yeah, there were Cybermen in Flux. I completely forgot that they were in it. It's supply and demand. The great mass of viewing public aren't interested in Who these days, so business won't invest in supply. The fandom isn't large enough. It's almost as if Chris Chibnall and the merchandise team and everybody, the heads at the BBC, should have got together and thought, maybe we should try. And maybe people will like this franchise again. How many Daleks can you eat in 2 minutes? Well, we did do a Will It Dalek cupcake, where we made Dalek cupcakes and we ate those. That was really cool. Missing a dome light on one of the wheels, wasn't working, but it was still in good condition. I think, could you get that dome light recasted, or are you just gonna get some 3D printed? I don't know. You work with BBV. Ooh. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have read that out. It's gonna pop up on the video anyway. Hey, business inquiries. I should have like a business inquiry email in my description, but I would totally be very, very interested in helping out with that. That'd be sick. You know, come to think of it, they've always been on my watch list, BBV, because I remember back in the day at Forbidden Planet, you'd always see them. Like the Forbidden Planet I went to was Forbidden Planet Leeds, and they were always on the shelves, and it was always this mysterious thing, which I always thought was very cool. I just think it was a really great idea how fans went out of the way to expand the media of Doctor Who in the medium of film, because obviously you get fan books and stuff, but I don't know, I think obviously BBV did a lot of good stuff for the brand of Doctor Who. And obviously, weren't BBV kind of something to do with Early Big Finish? I can't remember. Could be getting my facts crossed there. The thing is about people hating the design of the defense drone Daleks. That's what they are. They're human-made Daleks, so obviously they're not going to look like Daleks. They serve the story. But you know, obviously, you are entitled to your own opinion. You're allowed to dislike it. I'm not going to have a go at you for that. Favourite Doctor Who villain? Monster villain? I love the Ice Warriors, maybe a little bit too much. Oh, I wish I had my Ice Warrior mask. It's downstairs. But that's fine. Oh, look. Harrop's Silurian. I'm still going to keep hold on that. Even though the new figures are coming out, I'm still going to hold on to this. Okie dokie. And yes, I will do that. The Sega Stoner. Sega. Really want the new Cybermen designs as action figures. Now, I personally really dislike that Cyberman design. As in, I think it's absolutely ugly. But a lot of people love it. And I still want to see action figures of it because, you know, I just don't like the idea of having gaps in the Dalek and Cybermen action figure line. And yes, I will check that out, Dark Apocalypse. I really need to get a break screen on my streams, then during the breaks I can look at the messages, but nonetheless.
Report! Only 43% of our viewers are subscribed to the Mono Supreme YouTube channel. This is unacceptable. YouTube content is operating at maximum efficiency. Without the likes and comments, the Dalek race shall cease to exist. All humans must be forced to be part of the Mono Supreme Empire. It will be done. They will subscribe or be exterminated.
And I'm glad that my microphone was muted. No, it wasn't. I'm joking. The shit I say when I'm getting angry at technology, I genuinely cannot say it on these live streams because it would probably get me banned from YouTube. I'm sure we're all like that. Okay, it's going to be 5 more minutes before we open this bad boy, but you guys have to ask more questions. The more questions we get, the more likely I am to open it. I'm teasing you because it's a very, very, very special piece. It's better than the 5th Doctor prototype that I got the other week. Ooh. 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 I do want to thank you guys for sticking around on this stream. It really does mean a lot. Really appreciate it. Great to have you here, Sega Stoner. And yes, I'll drop you a message. And thank you, Tia. I do appreciate that. Am I shouting into the microphone? Sorry. Unpopular opinion, but I wish the defense drones were the design that took over from the Bronze Boys, because it's a lovely design. I think they work really well as a one-off. I do like them, but I do feel like they do look a little bit gimmicky. That's rich coming from a Paradigm Dalek fanboy, but for me they worked as a gimmick. But would have been interesting to see them again, but you know. I think that's a good idea for the Daleks. I think having one-off designs at times is a really good idea. But obviously my bugbear is we need to have like a hierarchy structure to the Daleks now. I'm fine with sticking in the bronzies as long as we get bronzies at the bottom, squadron leaders with different coloured slats or something, scientists, strategists. Obviously it would be nice to have elite strategists as the Paradigm ones, elite drones as the Paradigm ones, and obviously the Supreme Bad Boy who sees over everything as the Paradigm Supreme. I think that'd be sick. I think the Eternal still has a place as well. But we spoke about that extensively in the last live stream. Can I open it now? Get the damn box open. I'm just winding you all up. Have you made your own Jodie era figures like the new Daleks, Master Cybermen, and Sontarans? That's a good question. I have got 3 Defense Drone Daleks. No, what am I talking about? 3 Recon Daleks, which I still need to customize into Defense Drones, but I've not had the time to do it. Master, no, because I was waiting for character to make one, and then they didn't. It's like the easiest one to make ever. It's like, come on guys, just take a tuxedo 10th Doctor figure and give it a new head. What new series character options figure do you want the most that hasn't been made yet? Said it many times, but obviously the Nightmare in Silver Cybermen, I love that design. The Ice Warriors as well. And I'm not too bothered about the Zygons, to be honest. They won't change that much, so I'm not too bothered about that. But yeah, a hologram silent figure is a very strange want of mine. I love hologram figures, so just make as many as you can. I think they're great. I think they're a lot of fun. And that might be a bit of foreshadowing. Who said that? Maybe. Where was I? And a jacketless, blue-shirted Matt Smith figure. Where is that figure, guys? Are we back? We had a little bit of a blip there. I do apologise for that. Yeah. Would I do any... Oh look, hi Alex, how are you doing? Nice of you to join. Would I do any Doctor Who cosplays? Obviously I have the 11th Doctor. I've got a 7th Doctor outfit as well. I've kind of got a makeshift Tom Baker outfit. I've got a scarf under here. Would you like a jelly baby? And yeah, I'm a real basement dweller now. Other cosplays. I'd like to do a nice Lord from Monsters of Peladon. That'd be really nice. I'd like to do a moon-based Cyberman. That would be very nice, because the moon-based Cybermen are the coolest Cybermen designed, don't at me. My favourite police box prop. The Capaldi era one. I think it just gets everything. That, and maybe the Cushing one. Weirdly, I don't know why, because it's crap, but I kind of like it. Alright, we're almost there. We're almost there, guys. A couple more questions, then we're going to open it. Were you able to find the Robot K1 set? No. Daleks? That's a good question. I think Daleks are shit and they should die. Do you hope for character to release an 11th Doctor in his green coat? Yes! That is... because we can't make good customs of it because none of the jackets we have are good enough. So character, where you at, bro? Cushing rock. Cushing does rock. I always wanted to do a short Cushing animation at some point, but maybe next year. What about your favourite TARDIS interior? The original 60s, because of like the curtains. I think I love it. It's great. But yeah, that robot set, I do have a sketch coming out to do with that robot set. It's a really funny sketch. Alex will know what I'm talking about, because I recorded it for uni as well, which was quite funny. I doubled up because we were meant to make a short comedy piece, so I thought, you know what, I'll do it for YouTube and for uni. I've not decided whether I'm going to do a review of the set yet, because, I mean, every bugger in the entire universe has reviewed that thing, so we'll see. Depends how I'm feeling. Maybe I'll just upload the sketch, or maybe I'll do a review as well. And, yeah, Richard, if it's alright, I'll send yours at the weekend, because I still need it for some inbox shots, because I took mine out of the box. Okay, we're there. We're there, guys. I've waited long enough for this. I've waited since 2006 for one of these, so that should give you a big fat clue right off the gate. Okay. I just spilled water everywhere. I did get the Death Squad arms. Thank you very much. I've not done the custom yet because, well, I haven't really had the time, because I wanted to do a full repaint of a bronze Dalek like you have, because I feel like it just sets it off a bit more. But we're here, guys. Okay. I'm gonna go very, 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 very slowly. And I hope that I don't stab it, because if I do, I won't be able to find another one. Just to reiterate, this thing is ridiculously rare. 25 were made, but we don't know how many exist. I think there's probably about 5 or 6 out there in the public. If you guys can guess it, you can have it. No, I'm joking. Of course you can't. Do I have any... I have all of the sonic screwdrivers, mostly, apart from the 2nd Doctor's one. I don't have the 6th Doctor's sonic lance. They're just all in the attic. Eventually, I want to open up a museum to put all my stuff on display, but that's about 30 years down the line. Okay. It's weird, because I'm reading the delayed questions at the same time. But it's alright. Should I play some striptease music at the same time? No, that's Attack of the Cybermen Litton's theme. If I made money on these YouTube videos, I would draw it out for ads, but I don't. And like I said, Patreon coming soon. I think there's some cool tiers for you guys. We've got 22 viewers, guys. I'm going to move the microphone so you guys can just about... This is very nerve-wracking. I have 2 laser screwdrivers. One of the original and one of the battle pack version. Okie dokie. Why am I so nervous? It'd be funny if this wasn't it. If it was something else I ordered and I'd teased everyone. No, it's definitely it. This is scary. I'm very scared. Oh, you're welcome, Tech Tier. It's weird because when I'm making it, I don't realise that people are enjoying it because I think I'm really boring. I've been told that my voice is monotonous. I've been told my voice is sexy, and all that kind of stuff. I disagree. What do you guys think of my voice? Just to boost my ego. Okay, I've got to be careful here, guys, that I don't actually damage the figure because that would suck. And yeah, my voice is... I don't get it. I think my voice is annoying. If anybody super chats me, then I'm going to start asking for super chats now. So if you're feeling generous, do a super chat and I'll do a vocal cover on the Mono Supreme... Oh no, I'll do a sexy reading of a book on the Mono Supreme Mania channel if you guys donate a tier. If you donate a super chat, I'm waiting, guys. Give me money. No, but I will do it. I will read a book. I will read a chapter from 50 Shades of Grey in a very sexy voice on the Mono Supreme Mania channel if you guys donate. Oh, I love the smell of packaging tape. And my god, he told me that he was going to wrap this up really well, and he did. Oh god, I saw it. A little bit of man juice just came out. I didn't say that. Can you guys see it? Be cool when you accept the super chats. Of course I will. I'll be like, hey, I really appreciate that. That's really nice. I didn't beg for money. Yeah, Cameron, it is exactly what you think it is. I don't know whether you're saying what the fuck at Manjuice or whether you're saying what the fuck at what I've got. As Colin said no for me asking for donations. Isn't it when 1,000 subs that you can have them? Oh, is there a limit to when you can get super chats? Someone donate $1 and I'll PayPal it back to you. Okie dokie, I'm not going to tell you, you're just going to have to guess. Oh my god, I'm actually kind of shaking right now. You guys might be able to see. Guys, yes, Doctorus Prime, it is exactly what you think it is. Yes, Dark Apocalypse, it's what you think it is. 1 of 25 recorded. 1 of about 6 or 7 confirmed to exist. And if you guys don't know what this is, then this demonstration will blow your socks off. Ooh. Ha ha ha. The Ghost Cyberman. It's kind of weird because, well, cameras are kind of treacherous when it comes to real life, so I'm going to have to look at it. Oh, wow. That is... Fun Helvete. Wow. It feels kind of sticky. But dude, that's nuts, because when you just look at it normally, it just looks like a normal Cyberman. But obviously when you shine the light behind it, it's obviously something very, very special. Hard to show, but very, very, very cool. Cool. Obviously I'm going to do a separate video on this guy, so you guys can see it, but as far as I know there were probably about 4 different versions of this made, which never got released to the public. So it's kind of a bit concerning how sticky it is. Maybe it's just the type of plastic and it's aged over the years. I don't know. Yeah, let's put this under so you guys can... I hope it hasn't overexposed it too much. No, you can't tell. It's fine. It'll do. And yes, that is a keeper. I'm not going to sell that thing. And no, I don't think it has black handlebars. I think it's just the paint's kind of faded. Ghost. Calm down, Felix. Did I do a PewDiePie? I can't remember. I tend to do PewDiePie references all the time. I don't even watch him anymore. Yes, I have that exact figure. Got it from a charity shop, which I was very surprised. Now, I'm not saying I don't believe you. But this wasn't released to the public. So I'm kind of skeptical. But, you know. You can see the inner joints. I know, that's sick. And that wasn't me. That was me being jealous, if that was the case, by the way. If you found a prototype in a charity shop, then obviously we're all jealous, and when you're jealous, you act like an idiot, so. They're Cybermen. They're Cybermen. All the ghosts are Cybermen. Millions of them. Right across the world. Terrible David Tennant impression there. Infected by the superstition of ghosts! Dalek Sec. What a sexy, sexy man. I hated how the Daleks were directed in that episode. Because they were just every shot was ridiculously overexposed, and it's like, Daleks don't work well in high light. Victory of the Daleks showed us that. And also Destiny of the Daleks showed us that as well. But yeah. This is not war! This is pest control! Well, try my best. Well, it was nice to have you here, Emperor of Daleks. Thank you for joining. God, Sec was scared to death. He was. Exterminate. It was great to have you here, man. Really appreciate that. So, how long have we been going for? We've been going... It's only been 49 minutes, guys. Usually these streams run for about an hour and a half. But yeah, I think my favourite parts of these streams is just sitting down and talking to you guys. Because, like, obviously the Silurian set's cool. It's really nice, but it's one of those things. It's cool. Put it on my shelf. Awesome. Move on. You know what I mean? It's... obviously I still collect toys and I love toys. And obviously this channel is based on toys. But it's nice. It's nice to have a chat. Sit down and have a chat with you guys. And yeah, good night, Supreme Customs. Really great to have you here. We are honoured by your supreme presence. Love your post, Dalek. Exactly. Apparently a guy came before and handed a bunch of figures, including a bunch of Cybermen and Daleks and everything. This is a couple of years ago, but it was an awesome find. That is such a strange thing. Like, somebody just hands in a bunch of Doctor Who figures and there's a prototype in it. I think the same thing has happened a few times, like on eBay job lots. Like, people don't know what they're selling. I think Jimmy Pie got the Danny Pink Cyberman, and the seller didn't know that it was obviously a prototype. So, you know, I think you should probably hit up the prototype gurus about that, because then they can verify whether it's genuine or not. Because it's kind of it's important for us to catalogue it. I think that's a very nerd thing to do, like cataloguing what we have in our collections and stuff, just so we know where all the Ghost Cybermen are, because it would be really nice to know where they all are. When you do your Dalek voices, it sounds exactly like Matt Smith doing a Dalek impression. Yeah, that's probably what it is.
You propose an alliance? This is obvious.
And I can't remember what the line is.
Request denied.
Do you think the new character options online exclusive is just a bit too expensive? Probably, but I bought it, so I can't really say anything. It's been sold to nerds, and nerds will pay through their noses to get what they want, so... I'll have to double check, as I haven't touched them in years. Should I just leave it at that and not read the rest of the comment? before I sell them, so who knows? I don't know what that's about. I think I might have missed half conversation. And hello, Timothy Lyons, or Leons. It's nice to have you here. Pew pew. Are we all having a fight in the chat, guys? Probably happens when a collector passes on and the relatives clear their possessions. Possibly, yeah, which is obviously a sad thing to think about. Because we're all invincible as collectors. We like to think we are. RTD toys in mint condition, I have hundreds. Yeah, that's nuts. It's good keeping them in mint condition because obviously you don't find Rusty Davis toys in good condition because, well, the toys. They weren't really aimed at collectors, so they were played with very, very much. Yeah. Another thing I've started collecting is the DVD files, which is quite funny. As in, any CEX I walk into, there's always a DVD file of some sort, so I'm going to try and build up the collection just at CEX and charity shops. I'm not going to do online stuff. I think that probably applies only to the first couple of collections, though, because they did 3 separate collections, and the last collection was most likely online exclusive. I don't know, don't quote me on that, but obviously as these things go along, like Eagle Moss as well, they stop selling them in general retail shops. Sure, they have them in specialist shops, but they stop ordering them in, so yeah. Could I imagine someone making a green coat 11th Doctor with one that's accurate to the coat? Unless they 3D modelled it and printed it in a flexible plastic. Yeah, I couldn't really see it. There is actually a really cool way that you could do that. There's 3D software that if you put in an image, then it can try and attempt to recreate the image as a 3D model, and you can convert that into an STL and try and get it printed. It's software that I've wanted to experiment with, taking pictures of stuff and trying to make 3D prints out of pictures, which would be really sick. Obviously, I'd do a video on that. And yes, we're all suckers, aren't we, Ross? We kind of just buy because we're collectors. And yes, Cullen, I love you. Paradigm Dalek's underrated, just saying. I'm going to make you a moderator now. No, I'm not. I'm joking. But, you know, you have my seal of approval. Okie dokie. Whew. We've talked about Doctor Who toys. It's funny because you think, how can you talk about Doctor Who toys for like an hour every week? Easily. And this is very hot. Just like me. Whoa. Should I unbox my other package, seeing as you guys are all here? It kind of feels a bit stupid. Rookie mistake, Oscar. But if you guys have ever ordered anything from eBay, return address is on something that I post on eBay anyway. Just forget that, basically. It was all a dream, and if I get a bomb in the mail, well, I'm gonna blame Donald Trump. Donald Trump, is he still around? God. I know, I hosted The Apprentice, now I'm gonna be president. Wonderful. Stop? What am I stopping? Open it. Everyone's telling me to open it. And wow, Cameron's kind of being inappropriate. But you know, I could take it as a joke. No, seriously, me and Lewis say that kind of shit to each other all the time. We don't mean it, we just say it. But obviously we don't say it to other people, because then people would think we were racist. And like, I promise you, I am the complete opposite. I'm the biggest softie in the world, so honestly. And Asian people are more attractive than white people, so. I'm gonna just show you one thing in this box, and I'm gonna save the other one for the merch haul video. Okay, so I got another one of something that I already have. Wow, we're having an argument in the chat. Yeah, I know that Biden's the president, but I'm pretty sure Trump's probably going to run again. Ugh. Angel. Yeah, I got another diecast Dalek because I'm going to attempt to repaint it because they're cheaper than the progenitor ones, and they're also almost as accurate. You know, they're a really great base, so I recommend you try and... No, I don't recommend you hunt these down because it'll make it harder for me to get them. So, yeah, nice bronze diecast Dalek. Oscar recommends because they are absolutely gorgeous, but I'm not showing you the rest in that box because there's a really cool piece in there which you're going to have to wait for the next merch haul video, which will probably be about, I don't know, probably late February, early March. I have a few diecast Daleks because of your video, and I think they're great. Yeah, they're really fun. They're really nice. They're really novelty pieces. I do like them. Okie dokie. So, yeah, get your last questions in, guys, and I think we'll probably end up wrapping it up because I need to show my parents this Ghost Cyberman because I spent £281 on it. Yeah, I believe you, Cameron. Don't worry about it. Thanks for recommending them. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I mean, I don't tend to get political on this channel, but you know, I'm kind. It's weird, isn't it? How obviously people make those kind of jokes with their friends, and like, as soon as you say it outside of your friendship circle, then it's like, oh my god, you must be a massive racist. And it's like, no, it's a joke. But there are obviously limits. I mean, I watched the Louis Theroux documentary about the America thing, and obviously those kind of people, they are racist at the end of the day. So, you know, they admitted to being white nationalists. So I mean, you know, life as a centre leftist is great. I love it. Yeah, well, I mean, expensive, but I'm very unlikely to have the opportunity to own them because only 25 were made. So, and yeah, we've talked about the Chibnall era quite extensively on the channel, but yeah, to wrap it up, it's a funny one because on initial broadcast I hated Series 11 because of how, well, it wasn't really that different in terms of its fundamental structure, but yeah, the uncharacterization of it all. A lot of people like to sling shit at the BBC for diverse casting, and it's like, oh, well, so what? 2 of your characters are brown. Like, there are brown people in the world. Deal with it. So I get a little bit pissed off with that, but at the same time I do kind of understand how people don't like episodes like Rosa, because at the end of the day, that is purely about race, and some people don't want to watch Doctor Who for that, which I appreciate, but at the end of the day, people like that have got to realise that Doctor Who isn't just made for one person, it's made for a lot of people, so obviously there's going to be a lot of different stories to tell. So, life as a centre leftist, love it. Trust me, I used to be uptight like you, can't say that, but now I'm more chillax, but I understand people get upset. Please don't ever think I'm racist. You don't have to worry about that. But yeah, we won't talk anymore about politics on the channel, guys, because it's a hole you can't dig yourself out of. Where was I? Doctor Who, Saturday, merch hunt, live stream, should be fun. Yeah. Really great having Mesto Magnificent on the podcast before. A lot of fun. Same with Dalek Apocalypse. It's really nice to have him as well. I really did enjoy that podcast, even though, like, the audio, if you listen to that podcast we did, the audio cuts out like every 2 minutes, which is really fun. And yeah, we try and be as welcoming as we can on these live streams. It's just chill. It's just nice. You don't have to worry about things because it's an escape for all of us. To me, Rosa felt like a poor person's version of Vincent and the Doctor, especially the ending. Brain power not strong enough. It's weird, I don't really see the connection. Maybe that's just me. I'd need to watch them back to back. I don't really think that the day matters, Saturday or Sunday. That's just me. Cool. Well, it's been a nice live stream, guys. It's getting late. I don't have uni tomorrow, but I'm tired, so you know, stuff to do, people to see, and yeah, thank you very much for watching this, guys, and I really hope our little political discussion won't get me cancelled if I get a job on the BBC. They'll look back on the stream and go, Oscar said something a centre leftist would say. We're going to cancel him. Oh. I'm joking, by the way, if anyone from the BBC is watching. This is a place where we joke and have fun, so have a good night, guys, and I will see you guys in the well, I'll see you on Saturday at about 7, 8, 9, 10 a time, I don't know.